dogs attacked your cat.
Yes.
Do these look like your dogs?
I have two huskies, but they don't really look like my two huskies, to be exact.
That's baloney. These are your two dogs. That's clear. Is your cat?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is an indoor-outdoor cat.
Indoor, outdoor, mostly.
So you
indoor.
let it out. You open the door and let it out.
Yes.
And it is your claim that the defendant's two huskies injured your cat, requiring her tail, his tail to be amputated. You want the defendant to pay for the vet bills.
Yes.
I've read your complaint. Now I'd like to hear your testimony. This incident happened on June 1st of 2024.
Yes, June 1st of 2024 at 3:05 in the morning.
3:05 a.m.
Yes, 3:05
So
a.m.
the cat had been out all night.
Yes, out all night.
When was the last time you saw the cat indoors
The
in your
night
house?
before,
What time?
around 10 p.m.
Does the cat go out on its own, or do you let the cat out?
We let the cat out.
Okay, so you let it out for the night, and you let it back in the morning.
When he doesn't claw
Okay,
the
let's
door.
understand. Okay. If you let the cat out at night, I assume you lock your doors, close your windows, because everybody does wherever they live. They lock a door, whatever. Does your cat have a cat door in your house?
Not to outside, no.
It doesn't have a cat door, so it requires you to let the cat out.
Yes.
So you let the cat out the night before, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, you were awakened because you heard.
Our dogs bark in the house. Our 3 dogs were barking, alerting us that something was going on outside.
So what did you do?
So I opened the door, I ran out.
Just a second. You got out of bed?
Yes,
Just you, or you and your husband?
just myself.
Now, when you got out of bed, did you have to turn the light on? It's dark at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I know the house pretty well.
So you got up without turning the light on, you went downstairs and you opened the door.
Yes.
And what did you see when you looked outside?
When I ran outside, I had to turn the corner and I heard the dogs barking, Rex and Lacey.
Just a second. You heard dogs barking.
Yes.
Now, what did you see? What was the first thing that you saw when you walked outside and you heard the dogs barking?
I have to turn a corner to go in front of my garage. And so when I turned the corner, I saw 2 dogs, 2 husky dogs, and they were trying to get underneath
Don't tell me what they were trying to do. You saw 2 husky dogs. What were they doing?
They were clawing underneath my van.
Underneath your car.
Yes.
So they were under there, moving their paws, trying to do something underneath your car.
Yes.
And what did you do next?
I shooed them away. I started making loud noises and clapping.
And did they go away?
Yes.
Okay. And?
Once they took off, then I kneeled down to see what they were scratching at, and I saw Chester underneath the car.
Okay, so you didn't see any interaction between Chester and the 2 huskies?
No.
At that time, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you saw no interaction?
Correct.
And between, 10 o'clock at night and 3 o'clock in the morning, you had no idea where your cat was?
Correct.
Okay, what's next?
So after I kneeled down to see Chester underneath the van, I reached for him or called him out, and he did not come. So I had to physically grab him and bring him out and take him inside.
And?
And when I put him down, I could see that he was matted somewhere in the back, like somebody had, or that he was wet. Put him down and then observed him hurt, walking strangely than he normally does.
And?
And when I had him there, I called for my husband, who came out of the room. We started to look at videos. So we observed the video, we watched the video, and saw that the 2 huskies had attacked.
You have, just a second, you have videos of the 2 huskies attacking your cat that I'd like to see. The only thing that you saw, however, were the 2 huskies that you identified as the defendants trying to get under the car to get to your cat and barking. You didn't see any interaction, so I assume the video shows that.
The video does not show the interaction between the cat and the dogs. It shows what I saw and a little bit before when I
Well,
came.
I'd like to see it, because so far you have no case.
Okay.
Because you don't know where the cat was between 10 o'clock at night and 3 o'clock in the morning. Her dogs may have been out, your cat was out. You don't know who caused that injury to the animal. I mean, so far, I'm not hearing that, so let's see the video. Okay, so there's no interaction on the video either. Is that right?
There's no interaction. They're clearly going after him underneath the car.
Well, they're barking at him underneath the car. It was not a growl. Both tails were up on the Huskies. But bottom line is, you don't know how your cat was injured. Cat was out unattended. The dogs were out unattended. Okay, let me give you an example. Because, first of all, the cat looks adorable with an amputated tail. I'm sure he would prefer to have his tail, but he looks perfectly happy without his tail. You know, he's probably fine, right? Mm-hmm. So when there are unattended animals, like two Huskies, let us assume they are two Huskies, okay? They look like your two dogs, right?
Well, based off the video I saw, I have two Huskies, but they don't really look like my two Huskies, to be exact.
It's a dark video. Do these look like your dogs? You have pictures of your dogs?
Yes, I have pictures of my dogs.
I'd like to take a look at them because I saw these two dogs.
I would also like to add, Your Honor, there's also other Huskies around the neighborhood.
I don't care.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Not the issue. If it would have been easier if you said, yes, those are my two dogs, then I could move on with my statement. Yeah, they're yours. Could I see the video one more time? Yeah, that's this dog. And that's this dog. So those are your two dogs.
Those are not my dogs because they were in my house, Your Honor.
That's baloney.
Your Honor, I have a picture
Just a second.
of the dog.
I'm just telling you, that's baloney. These are your two dogs. These. I'm telling you that I don't believe you when you say your two dogs were in your house. You understand that that doesn't mean you're liable for the vet bills, but these are your two dogs. There aren't two dogs that look so similar to your two dogs. And one is a Husky, one is a, I don't know, there's something else snuck in there.
Right.
Not exactly sure what. Okay, Mr. Casares, let us assume that your cat is out, unattended. That's your choice. You choose to let the cat out. Maybe you don't have a litter box in your house. Do you have a litter box in your house?
Yes.
Then why do you let the cat out at night?
Because he likes to sleep outside and he likes to, be outside.
Well, then that's one of the things that you take, you have no idea what happened to your cat in that 5-hour period. Your cat could have been under the van. You show no interaction with the two dogs running, chasing the cat. All this shows was that the cat's under the van, they sniff it out, and they're barking at it, not growling. There's no indication that they chased it. How do I know who injured your cat or what injured your cat? How do you know that?
Well, I do wish that I had the video from my
Yes.
Yes.
I don't deal with wishes. Courts don't deal with wishes. They deal with actuality. You have to show some nexus between the injury to your animal and the defendant's dogs. I've just familiarized the defendant with the fact that these are her two dogs and those are her two dogs. There's no question. And dogs should not be unattended. And if they are responsible. If an owner lets their dogs out, they are responsible if the dogs cause any injury. That's clear, right? That's clear.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you have to be able to prove a nexus between that. Just as if one of her unleashed, unattended dogs was out and was scratched in the cornea by a something, they say, well, I saw the cat around, and it's very possible that the cat scratched my dog. Also, it's possible that the dog was scratched by a tree branch or by a pebble as it was running in the street that was thrown off. There are lots of possibilities. The law doesn't deal with possibilities. There is no proof there that her dogs attacked your cat.
I did see,
What do I say that you want to argue with? What am I saying to you as a defendant?
I just wanted to add something, Your Honor, if I have permission. I did a little research of myself. This wasn't the only time their cat apparently was attacked. They had posted on a community page, and it seems like there was other evidence that they leave their cat in the front and they had been attacked before. And I have that evidence right here.
Who cares? I mean, aren't you following what I'm saying to you? What I said to you was they have no case. You want to say they have really no case? You let your dogs out. That's an irresponsible pet owner. I know that some people let their cats out. I don't understand that. If they adore their cats, why they would let them out and maybe get hit by a car. Some other dog might be out that might not be friendly. Somebody or something hurt their cat. But you have these two dogs, and these two dogs have to be under your control because they can cause damage. So can a cat, but dogs especially. And they can also get hit by a car.
Yes, Your Honor.
And
Your Honor, there's multiple videos showing the cats returning on, or the dogs returning on multiple instances trying to attack our other cats. And we also have the police report showing
what does that matter to me?
that her dogs continually came to our yard to attack our animals.
Keep your cat in the house. This is a one-shot deal. This alleges that her two dogs are responsible for your cat's injury to his tail, and there is no proof of that.
There's also the police report where the officer informs her and she acknowledges it.
Acknowledge what?
That her dogs were out, they were at our
I'm
yard.
telling you they were out. I just told her they were out. So was your cat.
And he informed her that they attacked our cat and they needed to be, and she...
Nobody was...
But
Sir,
she acknowledged it, Your Honor.
have you...
It's in the,
just a
it's in the
second.
court.
Are you not following what I'm saying to you? I need a witness that can testify or a video or some proof that on that night at 3 o'clock in the morning, her dogs attacked your cat. That's not proof. And the police officer didn't see it, and you didn't see it, and she didn't see it, and she didn't see it, because all she saw was that.
Yes, she acknowledged it, Your Honor.
How can she acknowledge it? She wasn't there.
Verbally to the police officer, she acknowledged
Your Honor,
that's
that's-
All right,
admission
I
of
don't
guilt,
listen.
I would
Just a
think.
second. You're not really trying to be vague and fool me, right?
No.
Okay, she was in her house. How can she acknowledge that her dogs injured your cat? She can acknowledge that her dogs were out. I see they were out. It doesn't show any attack by her dogs to your cat. It shows that they were barking at your cat, which was under a car.
Your Honor.
What?
I did fail to mention that during my time reviewing the videos and going through every little second that I could on a Ring camera, the front door has a Ring camera as well, although it's set to a very low
Don't tell me what
movement.
I could have seen, what I should have seen. If I don't see it, it's not here.
I did see it. I was just going to tell you that I reviewed it, but it was such a short, very quick clip because Chester was sleeping on that walkway that goes back to the house, and he was curled up in a little ball, and he was sleeping, and in an instant you see the husky, the red one,
Don't tell me.
over him.
Madam,
Yes.
if you showed me that, then you bring me the other video. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Tell me that you saw it, and I don't understand why if you saw it, I don't have it. This is the same Ring camera, or it's the same kind of camera. Why don't I have it?
It's the same type of camera, but
Why don't I have it? This doesn't show any attack. If what you're telling me is you have a video of the attack, but you chose not to bring it, that's not my problem.
Your
it's
Honor-
not that I didn't choose not to bring it, but Ring only keeps the camera footage for so long, and I didn't take a screenshot. I didn't, take a picture of that instant
and this?
moment. So this one I downloaded because this is what I sent the police officer that night.
Well, then you sent them the wrong evidence, madam. I can't control that.
Your Honor, I spoke with her on Tuesday. I went to the city's animal control to try to get some reports from the animal control because they keep a separate system than the police. And I actually ran into her there, apparently doing the same thing, where she admitted that, she was coming to the case because she knew this way that we would get our money to recoup for his injuries.
I'm explaining something to you, sir. You don't have a case. A court has to have proof of some nexus between the injury that you are suggesting was her fault and the claim. And the only thing that you've produced before me today was this video, which doesn't show her unattended dogs doing anything to your unattended cat except barking at it.
Our unattended cat on our property.
Near
When
the front
I
door.
saw him
Just a
laying
second.
in a circle.
Just a second. You're talking about under the car?
Is that not our property, Your Honor?
Just a second. You're talking about under the car. Under the car. The dogs were barking at your cat under the car. And
And it's clear that they're attacking our cat.
oh no,
The
it's not
following
clear,
video,
sir. It's not clear. You're being either vague, obtuse, or just thick. I've tried to explain it to you 3 times. There has to be a nexus between the injury that you're suggesting that I see, or somebody can relate to me that they saw, and what happened. And the video that you brought me today, because nobody was there when it happened, the video you brought me today does not show her dogs causing injury to your cat. And all 3 animals were out unattended. It's not as if her dogs leapt into an open window in your house. All 3 animals were outside unattended. And if you want to know where your cat is all the time, well, you'll have to say, Chester, you just can't be a roaming outside cat. You're going to stay inside. You're going to sleep at the foot of our bed like most cats sleep. And then I don't have to worry about you. If you let your cat go outside, your cat can get eaten by an animal. Where do you live?
We live in Central California, in Fresno area.
In Central California, where there are all kinds of things, I don't know, creatures, whatever they are, that can attack your cat. It can run across the street. It can get hit by a car. You choose to let that happen. That makes you irresponsible as her. But if you had proof that her unattended dogs attacked your cat, proof, not barked at him, proof, then I would hear your claim, just as I would if she had a claim that your unattended cat injured one of her dogs. I would hear that claim. But right now, you don't have proof. And whether or not she chose to come here because she thought that the claim would get paid, that's not relevant. That's what we're in a court for. So am I making myself clear to you? If not, I've tried very hard. I can't help you. Your case is dismissed. We're done. Thank you very much.
This court is adjourned.
I don't think it was right. I think it's very clear to see that the dogs are out of control and they're roaming the neighborhoods, terrorizing animals.
I feel like Judge Judy made the right decision. My Huskies didn't attack their cat.
I've witnessed Rex and Lacey in the neighborhood multiple times attacking our cats, trying to attack our cats or attempting to attack our cats.
My dogs are not the only ones out there in the neighborhood.
First time she was nice about it. The other time when my father met her, she started yelling at him and was upset that we had delivered the bill to her house.
This is the first time I've ever met her. Yeah. The only interaction I had, I believe, was with her father, plaintiff's father, but I've never met the actual plaintiff.
I am very happy Chester's still alive and he looks like a beautiful bobcat. So I'm super happy he's here with us.
I'm just happy her cat is okay.
Good reminder that if you have proof, best to bring it, even if you think the quality isn't so great or if it's a short clip, because we, as the court system, can't make the jump with the nexus, like you were explaining, from, well, they're scratching at my cat under the van. We can't leap from that to, oh, those dogs attacked your cat. So it's a big jump that they're asking us to make, which legally we can't really do. So maybe if we had some video evidence like she only brought up at the end, which I found interesting. You would think that would be the first thing that she said. But she brought it up at the end and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to draw the conclusion that those dogs attacked the cat, especially like you said. I think you sort of beat a dead horse out there. I don't know what they weren't understanding about
He wasn't understanding that he wasn't going to get money for the vet bill.
Yeah.
But, you know, you've made up a scenario that those dogs attacked your cat, causing the injury to the cat's tail. But it's just as consistent that the cat was injured and crawled under the car, and that the 2 dogs, it didn't look as if they were growling. Their tails were wagging as they were walking around under the car. There was another injured animal there. They were barking at it, I don't know, maybe trying to communicate with, who knows? But that's something we don't speculate about. Bottom line, if you have an animal, and you choose to let that animal roam free, which is always...
You're assuming the risk. And unless by a little small chance you happen to have a Ring camera, some sort of video footage of your animal getting injured by anything, you assume that risk that your animal is going to be injured and you're not going to be compensated for it.
Or that if your animal injures somebody else, well, then you take that risk.
Yeah.
All right, let's be honest about this one, because emotions are high, but court decisions don't run on emotions. I agree with the judge's decision here, not because what happened to the cat isn't serious, it absolutely is, but because the proof just wasn't there. And that's the part people struggle with. The judge wasn't saying the dogs were innocent angels. She was saying the court cannot legally jump from barking under a car to causing an injury that happened hours earlier with no witness and no clear video. Between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., the cat was outside and unattended. The dogs were also outside and unattended. That creates too many possibilities. The law doesn't work on assumptions or on what feels obvious in hindsight. It works on a clear link, what the judge kept calling a nexus, and that link was missing. Now, where I do disagree a little is on responsibility outside the courtroom. The defendant should absolutely control her dogs better. Dogs roaming at night is dangerous, for other animals and for the dogs themselves. Winning the case doesn't mean everything was handled responsibly. It just means the evidence didn't meet the legal standard. I also understand the plaintiff emotionally. Your pet is injured, vet bills are expensive, and you want accountability. That reaction is completely human. But emotion alone can't replace evidence. And once you choose to let a cat roam freely at night, you're accepting a level of risk, just like dog owners do when they let dogs roam. That risk cuts both ways. This case is really a reminder of one hard truth. If you're going to court, bring proof, not certainty. Bring the video, bring witnesses, bring something that clearly shows what happened. Courts can't fill in the blanks for you, no matter how convincing the story sounds. If you found this reaction helpful and want more real courtroom breakdowns with honest takes, support the channel. Like the video, subscribe, and share. It helps keep this content going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.